Let's go.
Hey family, how's everybody today? I'm doing well myself. I'm here at work and excuse me, I just finished eating. Anyways, I'm here with the lady that I take care of, and we're playing Scrabble, one of her favorite things that she likes to do. And we also did some artwork, as you can see over there. We did some artwork and it was nice. I had to take off my sweater because it was getting a little warm in here. And yeah, so tonight, I think I'm gonna go home and make a cake at 9:30 at night. I get home about 10:15 or something like that. So I think I'm gonna make a cake, the cake that I was supposed to make for my daughter. I think I'll make that and send her a piece in a couple of days. So family, I hope that you're all doing well. I can't believe it's supposed to be spring and it snowed. It actually literally snowed last night. I don't know if you can see that, but can you see the snow on the grass? Wow. As I said, family, I'm gonna go home and make a cake. And yeah, I don't know, I feel like cake. I'm not supposed to be eating these things, so I'm not going to have the cake tonight, obviously. I might just take a little piece of it, like this much, a little taste of it, but I will bring it to work tomorrow after service. Yeah, just bring it to work tomorrow because I don't know, I'm feeling a craving for cake. I think it's because it snowed, so my body's telling me winter's still here. Anyways, yeah, so we're having a good time. We did some art, and let me show you some of the art that she did today. Well, she did one, and I did some. Isn't that cute? Look at her little bird. And I think I showed you this one that she did a couple of days ago with me. Yeah, so I'm so happy that she's gone back to doing her artwork. And she really says, she said today, she said, I'm really happy when you come and so we're able to draw and stuff like that. So sometimes she forgets when she does it, but then she looks at her picture and then she realizes she didn't. So it's a blessing. It's really a blessing to see her enjoying herself like that. Okay, so she went to the bathroom and she's coming back, so I'll see you guys later. Okay, family, so I'm on my way out. I'm in her bathroom right now, the guest bathroom. Just wanted to pop in and say had a good day with her today, and I know I said I was going to talk to you when I get in to make the cake, but I said I would drop by to say hello, and I had a good day. And I'm going to go make that cake. The reason why I'm making the cake is because I'm going to be dropping it off to my daughter in 2 days. So I would like to have that done so I'm not, putting too much things on myself when I go to see her. When I drop the things off, I should say, because I have a lot of things to do on Monday. So I said what I'll do is I'll make the cake tonight, buy the frosting on Monday, and then frost it up, and then send her a couple of pieces then, and then put some in the freezer. See if Sister Bonnie would like a couple of slices too. And of course I told you I don't really eat a lot of these type of things, but I'll take a little slice for myself, just watch myself. As long as I keep eating before 6 or 7, I try to eat before 7. Don't eat anything after 7 or even 6:30 or 6. I'll be fine. So I'm just going to make that tonight. It's a box cake. It's not a homemade cake. Homemade would be a little bit longer, not even that long, but a little bit longer, but a box cake is not that long. So I'm going to be doing that really quickly. See if Sister Bonnie would mind, because I don't want to be disturbing her if she's going to bed early tonight. So I'll ask her if it's fine, and then I'll prepare it. Okay, family, so I'll see you then. Okay, I'm actually back, fam. I'm actually back. It's 10 something at night, and I'm about to bake a cake. Can you imagine? So I already preheated the oven. I hope you all had a good evening and a good night. I had an excellent day and excellent night. So, and I love when the days go smoothly, I should say, very smoothly, especially on a Saturday, being with this lady is just, it's really nice. It's calming. It helps me to forget about my daughter, who I did not speak to tonight. I don't know what happened, but sometimes if there's like a crisis, they call it a crisis. If there's like a meltdown with one of their clients, they may not call me back because it may interfere with the client. It could have been my daughter that had a meltdown. So it just leaves me wondering sometimes, but now I'm starting to get used to it. I'm starting to get used to it because I know she's in good care. They try to do the best for them. You know, she's in a safe environment. There's only like 4 of them, so she's pretty in a stable environment. So when I don't speak to her, it's I feel a little uncomfortable, but I know that she's okay. It's like if she had a meltdown, this is why she couldn't speak to me. So I kind of understand these things. I'll just call her earlier. Usually I call her earlier. I usually call her every evening, but if I don't call her in the evening, if I'm not able to speak to her in the evening, then I call her like earlier in the daytime the next day. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so now let's get back to the cake and enough of the chit chat. So the cake, this is the cake. This is gluten-free yellow cake mix. So I'm going to tell you what I have to put in it. So it's 2 eggs, this whole package, half a cup of water, 1/4 cup of, they said vegetable oil, but I don't use vegetable oil. I'll be using olive oil, and 1/4 cup of butter or margarine. Preheat oven to 400. It's already preheated. Grease the pan, so I'll do that. Yeah, the oven is already on. Okay, so I'm going to oil the pan, and this is not enough oil, so I have some more there. I'll do that. One minute, I just have to get the oil from behind where you are. Yeah, so at work, when I was at work yesterday, I had a nice conversation with an acquaintance, somebody that, a co-worker, I should say. She's a little bit younger than I am. Well, I should say a lot younger than I am. And whenever I meet with her, we have such a nice, stimulating conversation. She's very smart, very wise. And we have, we talk about God, and the conversation is just it's so nice. It's so nice to be able to talk to somebody who can, it's nice to talk to somebody who you can relate to. So when I'm speaking with her, she's very relatable. And for somebody who's so young, she has a lot of knowledge of things that we speak about. So I enjoyed that yesterday too at work. So I enjoyed it's been a good weekend so far, so if it's a good weekend next weekend with my daughter, it's going to be 100, as they say, 100. So this is more olive oil that I have. Okay, so now I'm going to start oiling the pan. I just put a little oil like that. And then I kind of just, sometimes I just do it with my hand, as long as your hands are clean, which they are. Just go along like this. Or, just oil basically the whole pan. And now I'm going to start the ingredients. Now I have the butter on the stove melting, and this is the kind of butter that I buy. I think you guys know this by now. And all the newbies family, the new family, this is the kind of butter I buy, organic and sea salt. So this just came out of the freezer. I already put some in the pot here to melt down because I want to have 1/4 cup. Yes, so I'm doing this for you, okay? I'm doing this for you, baking this cake at 10:30 at night. I'm doing this all for you, okay? So, bear with me here. And like I said, this job that I go to, it's not hard labor, it's not a hard job. I'm basically like enjoying myself at the job with this 90-year-old lady. Yeah, so this is the butter. could have washed this butter dish, but it's okay. It's only butter. It's only butter. All right, so now I'll start putting the powder in. Cake mix, not powder, the cake mix. Okay, so let me open this up. I just had to go get some more light because there wasn't enough light here. Well, this hardly has any smell at all, which lets me know it's kind of very natural. There's not a lot of artificial ingredients in there. So we have that, and then the 2 eggs. Like I said, it's very simple. It's not like you're making a homemade cake. This is very simple, pretty cut and dry. You know, you just add the ingredients that they ask you to put in there. You just stir it up, and pretty much that's it. Half a cup of water. One-fourth cup of oil. Now I'm going to make this cake my own. I'm going to add a little bit of more little ingredients in here. I just can't help it. I'm going to add a little allspice. Just about that much. That might have been about a 1/8. I'm going to add some cinnamon. Now I'm taking a little time because the butter is a little too hot to put in there. I don't want to have fried eggs in my cake here, so I have to let let this cool off. Let the butter cool off. So while I'm waiting for it to cool off, I'll add these other little things. So I'm going to add about an 1/8 of cinnamon. I don't want to change the taste too much. Just give it a little bit more flavor. I love my spices. A little nutmeg. I like spice, and I think that's my Caribbean blood. I love spices. Just a lot of spicy things, a lot of things to have a lot of flavor. So I think that's my Caribbean roots. And I'm going to add a little bit more vanilla. Just a little bit more. So yummy. Okay, let me see. I think the butter is still a little bit too hot. So I'm gonna let that cool off. I can't put hot butter in the thing. That's my fault. For all you new bakers who don't bake or wanting to bake, or just new at baking or thinking about baking, that's something that you cannot do. Try not to do. Put hot butter inside your batter, because you don't want to have scrambled eggs in your cake. That's you just don't. So this is why you have to have everything kind of cool or room temperature. And like I said, I didn't know that I was going to be baking a cake this evening. I just felt like doing it. But I would have had the butter already out. The butter was in the refrigerator hard, so I had to put it on the stove, and I made it too hot. And I put a little bit too much butter. Look at all this butter that I have left over. Let me see if you can see it. So I'm going to have to use this for something tomorrow. Or I can put it away and just cook it for something, or toast or whatever. Yeah, so I'm just going to wait for this to cool off. So that's just a little tip, not to put anything hot in your batter. So yeah, so I'm going to be whipping that up. That shouldn't take long. I'm just going to wait for the butter. I'm going to put the butter in the refrigerator so it can cool off a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go in the fridge and see if this butter has cooled off yet. Let me see. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, it's cooled off. Okay, so let's get this started. Let's finish. Okay, now I could have used the electric blender, but I'm going to use my hand. It says to kind of mix approximately 1 minute. Vigorously. Use vigor. If you need to change your hand, change your hand. It's good for the blood, good for good exercise. Like aerobics or Zumba. Woohoo! That was fun. Now I'm going to take this spatula and kind of bring everything down like so. And then I'll mix again. What a lovely looking batter. I think we're fine now. I think we're good. Okay, so let me put it in the pan. This is a 9-inch pan, they're asking. No, 8-inch. This is an 8-inch square pan. No, this is an 8-inch round pan. Yes, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to put it in the pan now. Time to transfer. Now I see people throughout the years lick the spoon and lick the bowl, and I hear that it's not really good to do that because it's raw eggs, but I mean I've seen so many people do it and I haven't seen them get sick, so I don't know if it's right or wrong, but people do it. I don't do it myself. Look at that batter. Doesn't that look lovely? So I'll put it in the oven for 29 to 33 minutes. Wow! Okay, the cake is done. Came out really well. Looks really good. I'm going to let it cool off and then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe, share, press on that notification bell, and if you want to see more videos like this, leave a comment and let us know. So it was nice to see you again, and I hope to see you on the next video. Take care, be a blessing, and be blessed. Love you. God bless you. Bye.